Worcestershire and England's Moeen Ali scored a half-century on the second day of the LV County Championship match with Middlesex in Uxbridge, a day where the two teams still matched each other. Joe Leach maintained his fabulous form with the ball by quickly seeing off the Middlesex innings after play on day two started late because of early rain, once Ollie Rayner had struck this early boundary off him. This was Leach's 33rd championship wicket of the summer. James Harris plumb LBW for a single. Wicket number 34 arrived next ball as Toby Rowland-Jones edged to Alex Kidman to go for a golden duck. And after starting the day on 289 for 7, Middlesex were all out for 309 when Rayner was trapped in front by Leach for 25. Worcestershire needing only 8 overs to wrap things up, with Leach taking 4 for 81 overall. Worcestershire now with maximum bowling points for the 35th time from their last 36 championship outings. Worcestershire made a slow start to their reply, and with 8 runs on the board, Richard Oliver was out in the 8th over, Harris finding the edge which brought Moeen into the action early. And he started pretty well too, these 2 fours off Harris coming early on in his innings, after the England spinner had delivered only a dozen overs for figures of 0 for 37 when the home side batted at this outground. James Franklin, whose 100 on day one kept his side afloat, nearly removed Moeen for 14, the ball just missing the stumps here. But by the time we got to the tea break, both Daryl Mitchell, who took 33 balls to get off the mark, and Moeen had survived to take their side onto 45 for 1, the latter beginning to move through the numbers with 25 runs to his name at the interval. It was a very long evening session of 45 overs, and early into it, Mitchell ended a 2-hour stay on 18 with an edge off Rowland-Jones to Rayner. Moeen, meanwhile, was able to get to a 50 off 106 balls with his 10th 4. He'd played a fine knock, his batting at least in good order ahead of the forthcoming Ashes series. He would still like some more overs, no doubt, and so building a big first innings total here was important to him for personal reasons. He and Tom Fell were able to lift the total up to 112 with a stand of 60, only for Moeen to lob a drive off Franklin to Rowland-Jones at mid-off, to return to the pavilion with 54 runs to his name. At this stage, Middlesex were just edging things, but Fell and Kidman, a man in need of some runs, showed that this pitch was a good one to bat on as they started to develop an important partnership. Fell worked this delivery from Harris to fine leg for his 8th boundary, and with it came the youngster's 50 off 80 balls. It was a solid innings from the batsman, who was to ensure that there was nothing to choose between these two teams by the end of this day. By its conclusion, this pair had added 83 for the 4th wicket in 28 overs, and that's kept everything on an even keel at the halfway stage. Worcestershire certainly showing a lot of improvement from their last game when they were blown away inside 2 days by Warwickshire. But into the 3rd day they go on this occasion with a total of 195 for 3, which has them 114 runs behind, and with the opportunity to earn a decent first innings advantage, especially if Fell can add to his overnight 75 and Kidman to his 30.